annoying. Oh, we're talking into our own mics. We're not doing this. Hello there. We're going to do a wrap-up of 2024. So me, you've probably seen me, Joe. We've got Dexter sat here, who is... say hello, Dexter.
Hello.
Dexter is General Manager of Starling Cycles. He makes everything work properly, so he's very important. People have sent us some questions via Facebook and Instagram, I think, and a few others from other places. We got my sweaty bike helmet with a whole load of questions in, so I think Dexter's going to ask me the questions, and then I might pass a few to him.
Cool. So, first one. This is a good one. Stern comeback.
Stern. Okay, so the Stern is our single-speed downhill bike. We made a few in the past. Very niche bike, but a very good bike. And we are in the process of redesigning it at the moment. We're doing a version 3 of the Stern. Hopefully, we'll be selling them middle of next year sometime. Just got to do a production sample, and then we'll start making them. But if you're interested, get in touch. So yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
It is coming back.
Okay, let's get back into this. One from Harv, our team rider. Do you like Harv's alien sticker? I think this is on a top
yeah.
tip.
Okay. Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah.
One from Graham Cowles. Any plans for gearboxes to make a comeback in the lineup?
Okay. So we did the Spur, which was an F-gear gearbox bike. We could potentially do another batch of them. Again, get in touch if you're interested.
Yeah,
we are also talking to Pinion, and I think we're going to try and do a design with Pinion. So yes, we will do gearbox bikes. We will keep doing gearbox bikes, but just the more people who say they want them, the more likely we are to do them. Yeah.
One from August. Oversized head tubes for adjustable headset cups.
Kind of don't need it. So we've got 44mm head tube, straight head tube, which has actually got more adjustment than a standard taper one. So a standard taper one is 30mm, 28.6 top.
Yes. Yeah.
And ours has got more adjustment. So go to like Works Components, and they can do adjustable reach headsets for our frames.
We know people who run those adjustable headset cups already, don't we?
Yeah. So it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Right, this one's from. Can't even read the name. Fack Inc.
Excuse me.
Is Dual 27.5 officially dead as a standard production model? Has demand dried up? So I'll answer this one.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there you go. Next.
You go. That's it. Next. No. We're still getting people really interested in our swoops, which are one of the rare models.
Yeah.
We do have a number of people interested already. So again, if you're interested in buying one, get in touch. We'll then open a order window for those. The more people who are interested, the more likely it is that we'll produce them as a rare model.
But we will keep doing swoops. 27's good. Lots of people in the workshop. James has got a swoop. Ollie's got a swoop.
Yeah.
2 of our team riders ride swoops.
Yeah. So they're not going anywhere.
No. Well, I'll read on to you then.
Okay.
Let's let Dexter have a go for a bit. What's your favourite lunch from the Spa? From Ollie Makes Bikes. So that's Ollie in the workshop.
Yeah. Surely it's a co-op.
Oh, it's co-op.
It's got to be the co-op meal deal.
Okay.
Surely.
Okay.
If you're going to get a meal deal, though, we have to have a triple sandwich.
Okay. What's your favourite sandwich?
Or like a ham egg club. Joe's definitely king of lunch.
When they're nice.
Yeah.
They vary, don't they, from crappy sandwiches to nice things.
Yeah, like your leftovers always look amazing.
Yeah. Any plans for a titanium frame in the future?
As far as I'm aware, there are no plans for a titanium frame. The inherent complexities of trying to build a frame out of titanium as a material versus the benefit of titanium as a material, I don't think it really fits with what Starling wants to do as a brand. We think, Reynolds 853 is a really good material to be using, and it's something that we'll continue to do. We've done stainless models in the past, and it's likely that we may do stainless models in the future as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But titanium, we'll be leaving that to the titanium guys for now.
Yeah. going from Krakow. Can I convert a Murmur V2 to a Mega Murmur?
Oh, this is going to test me now. So, V2s, you can run a longer shock to get enduro
Yes.
travel on the rear.
No. So enduro, you can't. A V2, you can't get more than 140mm travel out the rear of.
Okay.
So and putting the longer swing arm on, it isn't the longer swing arm that gives you more travel. It's the longer swing arm that enables you to use a longer stroke shock.
Okay.
So you can't fit a Mega Murmur swing arm on a V2, and even if you did, you can't run the longer shock.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I suppose there could be though somebody if they had a V2 Murmur with an adjustable shock mount.
So V2.5.
Or just like a custom one,
Okay.
one we've done, and you could potentially put a Mega Murmur swing arm on that. So yeah, if they've got the adjustable mount and the adjustable mount is in the right place to allow a 230 shock to run, which is pretty rare. So it's unlikely.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah.
So
Bonus question: if someone has a V2 and they wanted a Mega Murmur, is there anything coming up that might help them out with that?
So if you're a current V2 owner, keep your eyes peeled on what is coming out in the new year. There's going to be options to, potentially look at upgrading your frame for a very good price.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled on socials.
How will mountain bike geometry evolve in the coming years? How will mountain bike geometry evolve?
Okay. Well, you were at the forefront of the long, low, and slack.
Guided by other people.
Yeah.
It was like I kind of adopted what other people were doing, but I adopted it early.
Yeah,
We adopted it
early
early.
adopters, yeah. So do you think that, there's only so slack you can go? When Pink Bike came out with the Grim Donut, everyone thought that was absolutely bananas, but now production bikes aren't far off what the Grim Donut had.
No, Grim Donut was silly, wasn't it? That was like 59 head
Oh,
angle.
was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
I thought
really
it was like
silly.
a 62.
I think everybody's kind of stagnated now on geometry, long, low, slack geometry.
Yeah.
There's people like Paul Aston who are now they've got these long, low bikes, but they're actually making them high. They're raising bottom brackets because the bikes have got so long, they've got so stable, they're actually hard to kind of manual and they're hard to maneuver. So his current thinking is actually raise the bottom bracket up a little bit, but with a slack and a long chainstay.
Okay.
So I think and people are talking about higher front ends, but
whatever. I mean, we do get that a lot actually. Is people asking for taller head tubes?
Yeah, especially taller riders.
So taller people want a taller head tube for increased stack. Now, that may be something that we address in V4 frames, but I mean, there's no reason why you can't just fit a riser handlebar.
Yeah,
to give you that option.
in the short term. But yes, that is a change. Yeah.
So
Is James Stockhausen the best looking man in mountain biking?
Did he send that in?
No, King of Morzine, who's chap from Wales. From Wales. Is he there?
No,
I think he's in the. I think he's in the office.
He's in the office. I like that one. Is he?
Other than us, maybe so.
Maybe third.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
third.
a good answer.
Yeah, nice. This is another one from August. High pivots? ?
Yes. So, like the Spur is kind of a high pivot. The Effigear bike is high pivot. The Stern downhill bike is high pivot.
Yep.
Like I said, we're working on an update to the Stern downhill bike, which is high pivot, and then an evolution of that high pivot Stern downhill bike will be an enduro, a long travel enduro bike. So that's in the pipeline there somewhere. The high pivot, it works. My personal opinion is the sort of wheel going backwards thing is a bit of bullshit, but the lengthening of the chainstays as it goes through the travel is a real behaviour that makes the bike stable. So it's a thing. We've got designs in place to be able to do it. As we progress Stern, it then lead on to a high pivot normal bike.
Yep. Okay. Okay, one from another team rider, Boosted Brint. Have you ever welded a frame upside down? That's because he's in New Zealand, so everything's upside down.
No.
No.
Let's just say no.
Let's quickly move on. Richard Smith, 839. When will the industry push us to 32-inch wheels?
Yeah, I'd love to try it. Be interesting.
The big
But-
cartwheel sort of
Yeah.
sized, aren't they?
Yeah, it'd be interesting, but
Yeah. I just can't see it. I
No.
can't see it. I think they'll be too big for sort of...
yeah, to fit it's packaging, isn't it? Like to get the clearances around the bottom bracket and stuff,
Yeah.
and forks, you have to change everything. And if we're doing it for fun, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like, it
yeah,
doesn't,
true.
does changing the wheel size make it any more fun?
I doubt it.
No.
I doubt it. That's why 27.5 is still about.
Yeah.
Okay, bike skiing. Any new frame ideas coming up? Well, we've spoken about a couple already.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of evolutions of previous models that we're looking at for next year. So if people are interested in the stern or the spur, then get in touch. More people who are interested, the more chance you get of being able to buy it, basically.
26 inch.
Yeah.
If anybody wants a 26
Yeah.
inch bike, we're thinking of doing
Yeah,
that.
26-inch slope style.
Yeah.
Fun bike, yeah.
And a new discipline bike as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, so
Yeah.
new discipline bike. Can't say much more than that, but again, keep your eyes peeled.
But not a trials bike.
Or a road bike.
No, a road bike.
Definitely not a road bike.
Okay. Go on, ask you one. Furiously Alex, you guys are big on ETT, effective top tube sizing. Why? I've noticed recently it seems like you're onto something.
Oh, this might actually have to be one that you need to answer that one.
So I think there's actually, I'll just give a quick answer to this. Go on our website and look at the sizing video, and that explains it all. So I think if you just scroll to the bottom, there's a video about sizing. Watch that, and that answers that one really well. I can't pronounce that. Are you going to be making a practically minded steel EMTB like Kotick has? We did a few steel e-bikes a while back. We made 2 prototypes, and we really struggled with making the design elegant. So we kind of stopped that. And at the moment, our thinking is we're not going to do e-bikes at Starling. We can't make them elegant enough. We can't make them how we want to make them as a beautiful, simple, elegant thing. So no Starling mountain bikes at the moment. But we have got some other things going on outside of Starling. I'll talk about.
Okay. Okay, this is a great one. This is from Bernardino. Where on earth would you like to see a Starling ridden that you haven't seen yet?
On the moon.
On Antarctic.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
we've got people riding bikes all over the world.
Yeah.
All over the world.
Yeah.
From places that you'd expect to see them, sort of Whistler, that sort of way, all the way down to, the far-flung reaches of Norway.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of guys in South Africa as well.
Not that many in South America.
I was about to say, Argentina or Chile would be
In fact, you're going there, so you can do some sales.
Yes, promo.
In fact, take some flyers when you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so South America. There we go. Right, next one. Beto D'Alva. Same shock, different position. That's all they've asked.
Yeah.
Not sure what they're...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. V3s.
Oh, right. As in, you could, I suppose maybe what he's saying is, could you run a short shock in the long position?
Yes.
So the adjustable shock mount is for 2 different length shocks. You could run the 210 in the 230 position.
Yeah.
But it would just be really low and really slack. And
Right.
Probably clatter your feet all the time.
Right, okay.
So
yes,
basically
but no.
running at 60% sag. Going out to do one. Miko Laxo. When do you make a 29er hardtail with sliding dropouts? Maybe.
Good question. We've had a couple of people ask us about whether the Roost can run 29 and rear wheel.
Yeah.
And we felt that, when we were designing it, that a mullet bike made most sense for a hardtail, that you could run 120 mil travel all the way up to 140. There's no reason why we couldn't do a full 29er, is there really?
Better answer. Buy a bloody beady little eye.
There you go.
And there you go. Much better than a hardtail. Just buy a 29-inch beady little eye. Sorted.
Yeah.
Drew Bingham. Who in the workshop can pull the longest manual? That's easy, isn't it?
Ollie.
There's only one of us who can. With any kind of distance, Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie. What's the biggest constraint or challenge in integrating a gearbox into your frame design? I mean, the gearbox itself is pretty challenging.
So the mounting of, with the Effa gear, it was the mounting of the actual gearbox and designing some structure to do that, and then the mounting of the swing arm on. With the pinion, it's a little bit different. That you've got to have a tensioner and you've got to have the pivot.
Yes.
So you can perhaps have a more traditional design, but then you need a tensioner, and tensioners are notoriously difficult to design.
Right. Okay.
Especially if you want to put a belt in there. But
so
really, it's just the details of the gearbox.
Yep.
It's just it's a design problem.
Okay. Who drinks the most tea in the workshop? This is from Boosted Britain. No, that is up there between.
I think everyone.
Everyone.
Well, you probably drink the most volume because you have those ridiculous massive cups.
Yeah.
But
Ollie, I think Ollie's just mainlines tea, but he doesn't drink any water.
No.
So maybe he needs to introduce.
But nobody says no, do they, to a cup of tea?
No.
It's problematic.
Yeah, that kettle is constantly boiling. We should just get a tea urn.
Yeah, we did look at that. We looked at that in the old workshop. Right, let's keep going. Lance Putman. Are you still having stainless bikes made? Any plans to do a stainless mini murmur? We've stopped doing. We've got stainless hardtails for the roosts. Yep. We might have another stainless hardtailish type bike coming out.
Yeah.
But in terms of the stainless murmurs, probably not. And the murmur could be turned into a mini murmur, but probably no intentions.
No intentions
at the moment.
Nope. That's fair enough. Okay. So coming on from that, new bikes for next year. Well, we've covered the stern redesign. Yeah. We've covered the spur redesign. They're all sort of hinging on how interested people are in buying those bikes. We've mentioned that there might be something coming out in a new discipline for Starling for 25 as well. So keep your eyes peeled on that.
It's not a unicycle either.
So it's not a road bike. It's not a unicycle. And it's not a trials bike.
No.
So we'll let you keep guessing. But yeah.
What are your favourite bits about Starling bike? From John Munro.
Nice. Okay. Do you want to answer that or shall I? Okay. One of my favourite bits, I think the simplicity of the bike really lends itself well to be ridden in the UK and abroad. Having since joined Starling, I bought an older Murmur, but it's a fantastic bike, absolutely fantastic. Pedals really well. I feel really at home on it, comfortable. Just generally, I think the slim tubes and the steel aesthetic that comes with it as well. Really, they're my two favorite things. So how simple it is, how well it rides. And pedals, which is, I actually do like pedaling. Yeah. And so it pedals really well. And the aesthetics of the frame as well. Okay, so from Graham Cowles, how long did it take for Starling to become a feasible full-time job? Are we still working that one out, aren't we?
I only did about maybe a year. I probably did a couple of years of it being a hobby and just building bikes as a hobby. And then I probably did 1 year in my shed as a full-time job. And so realistically, it was a full-time job pretty quickly.
Wow.
But growing into the company it is now with a few employees and has taken, we're like 7-8 years down the line now. So but relatively quickly.
Yeah.
I think once you've decided, I was working full-time, so I couldn't really do part-time.
No,
it had to be, had to be all or nothing. So
yeah, to make a success of it.
Yeah, had to work.
Absolutely. Okay, only a few more left. Let's try one of these. Okay, this is a good one. What's your favourite bike?
My BD.
Your BD?
Yeah, definitely my BD. I love riding my BD. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
Yourself? Well, you've only got one
Starling. I've only got one Starling.
What about your other bikes?
Yeah.
That's interesting. You've got lots of them.
I do actually have so I've got a couple of classic road bikes which I really like. But obviously you can only use them 6 months of the year.
Right.
Love the Murmur. Absolutely love the Murmur. They're the only mountain bikes I've got actually.
Yeah.
Well, the only one.
Yeah.
Well, apart from one.
Yeah. Okay.
Which isn't the trials bike or the 26 or the unicycle.
Will you decline your frame lineup in stainless steel? Reduce. We've said we'll keep doing the hardtail ones, but not the full sus ones. We've said that.
Okay. both of us should answer this one. Number one highlight of the year for Starling.
I had a really good time. I went out to Germany and I went on an owners ride in Germany, and it was brilliant. They were lovely. They really looked after me. I had a lovely time. Great riding. It was really lovely. Really liked it.
Nice. Okay. For me, I think Malvern's was a massive thing. That was not long after I joined, and you know, we had so many people coming up, really interested in the bikes. We had a load of feedback from everyone. It was a really good weekend.
It's always good to get customers excited about, isn't it? Of them coming back. That's sort of the best thing.
And getting the bikes in front of people who may not have seen them before is always a great thing.
Craig McDonald is actually he owns like bike 9 or 10 actually.
Oh wow!
So he's he's one of my first customers. Will there be a Scottish Starling Owners ride in 2025? Yes, we should do. We're rubbish. We need to do more owners rides. If you're interested in doing owners ride, get on the Starling Owners page on Facebook and try and generate some interest there. Yeah. And if you can generate it, one of us will bound to go up. We'll bound to go along and visit.
Yeah, well, 2025 rider roster as well for Starling.
Yeah, we've got 2 riders up.
We've got 2 riders up in Inners, so there's no reason why they could run it. To do it. So they'd be able to run it. Them being locals, they'll know all of the good places to hit. So there's no reason why we shouldn't.
It's also worth saying, if you want to do an owners ride and arrange it yourself, we will help you out. Oh, I've got to put the mic closer. If you want to do an owners ride where you live, get in touch and we'll help you out. We might send you a bit of merch, send you a bit of money for beer and stuff like that. So we're keen to make it happen. Yeah,
definitely. Great. Shittest moment of the year?
For me, probably just when cash flow is bad. That's what keeps me awake at night.
Yeah. Operationally, maybe when GPSR came in.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, another post-Brexit thing. But hopefully people don't worry about GPSR. We're all sorted. If you need to get in touch with us, just drop us an email. But yeah, that was a headache.
Yeah, and then some other best bits of the year. Christmas party. That's a good one to finish on.
Yeah, Christmas party was excellent.
So hopefully that's it. Answer your questions. Happy New Year.
Yeah, have a great Christmas.
See you all next year. Bye.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice.